a good time is to start? What kind of key signs would you look out for as a parent? And
Yeah.
obviously, I guess it's age dependent as well, possibly. But what are the signs?
Yeah. So a good time to start, and I'm going to start with sleeping because obviously I'm a sleep consultant. So a good time to start is if your child is sleeping well. If your child is not sleeping well and they're waking up a lot, then that can affect a hormone called vasopressin, which is a hormone that sends a signal to their kidneys to make less wee. So if a child's not sleeping well, they might not make enough of that hormone. So I would often say to parents, it's a good time to start if a child's sleeping well. If they're not, let's work on sleep first. If we work on sleep first, then we might be able to help the bedwetting. So that's one thing we might look at. We might also look at if they start to wake up in the night to have a wee. If they do that, then they're starting to be aware of their body during the night. So even if they've got a nappy on, they might wake up for a wee. And so if they're starting to be aware of their body, then that's a good sign. If they wake up in the morning with a dry nappy or even a damp nappy or less heavy, then that can tell you something as well. Or sometimes I say to parents, children will often wee early morning. And so wake up 15 minutes earlier than your child normally wakes up and go and check their nappy. And you might find their nappy's dry. Because parents will say, well, they've still got a wet nappy every morning, but it could be that they're waking up and just having that wee straight away. So they might have been dry all night and it's just that early morning wee. So those are some of the things that we would look at. Getting up and doing a big wee of a morning, brilliant. Build that into a routine. I'd often make charts for my families where of a morning they have like breakfast, clean their teeth, get dressed, and the first thing on their morning chart is have their morning wee. Because we all wake up, mummy wakes up, daddy wakes up and has a morning wee.
The first thing I do in the morning, definitely.
So we include that as a whole family, that we go into the bathroom and do a morning wee. So I often say, let children take their nappy off, put it in a swing bin. They love it. They love putting their nappy in a swing bin and they sit on the toilet for their morning wee. Even if they don't do one, it becomes a routine. And I'm all about boundaries and routines because it makes children feel safe. I say to parents, children have two primal needs. One is to feel safe and one is to feel in control. So we try and help them feel in control when it comes to toileting, because most of the time we're always telling them what to do and what not to do. So we try and give them control. So I try and give them control over their bladders because they're in control of that. Let them take ownership for their bladders, which is important.